Hey everyone, and welcome back to Card City Nights. So, we left off in the middle of dialogue, let's go straight for it. So, Hip Skater says, "Huh? You're here for the card club?" Small boss. Now she looks like she's 5 or something, but she's wearing suspenders, which is kind of confusing. Ahem. Looks like somebody's looking for my legendary card. Dream on, buddy. I'm the boss, and no one's defeated me. 'Cause you refuse to play people. I'm just looking out for my reputation. But you there, I like you. I'll battle you for the legendary card, if you want it that badly. I haven't even said anything yet. Right, if you want to know more about card battling, I'll be here. Cards, decks, strategies, I know a thing or two. I won't be around forever, so ask away. Take your time, not like it will help. Wait, aren't you the one who lost to that Fishbun? Hehehe, I guess you really need some help. So, that's why even though we would have won against Fishbun normally, that's why I forfeited the match. Mainly because it unlocks a couple of extra dialogue options that I didn't even realize. And, I think I'll actually, yeah. More or less, I very embarrassingly, the first time I ever played this game, forfeited the match before even realizing I would have won no matter what. And now we get some cool dialogue options and everybody thinks we're a tool. So, let's just hop right in and face the boss. I'm warning you, my legendary card is pretty good. And it's a best out of 3, so the first person to win 2 matches wins, unless we both have 2 matches. Or yeah, first person to 2 matches more or less wins. So, I found when fighting this boss, because I wouldn't even say she's a boss, she's just more competent than the other enemies we've run across. I found that when fighting her, the easiest way to deal with her is just by outlasting her, which is kind of awesome. So I'm just gonna trying to figure out what's the best means of laying this guy down. So what I would like to have is a double diagonal, but I can't do that. So I'll just work with the robot elf and old man, I think. Oh, crap. So what just happened there is she actually disabled my robot elf. I didn't even know she could do that, which throws massive amounts of wrenches into my stuff, because I have 0 cards that point up, which is a serious problem. I might actually lose this match, which would be a first for me to lose legitimately and embarrassingly. Let's figure out what we can do. So I'm gonna... Okay, I think No, I can't do that. Or... Well, color me... Can't say, Okay, hold on, people. This is confusing and problematic, because I laid down the robot elf, and now I'm in trouble. So I'm just gonna hope for the best and see what I can do. So I'm gonna drop down... He only points down, he only points to the sides, and I'd be more than willing to bet that... Yeah, so if I lay down these 2 cards, if I lay Drone and Mildegrad here, they won't do anything, and I really need something underneath the old man to deal with my problems. Unless I can get another old man, at which point I'd be kind of okay, but also still kind of in trouble. So I'm gonna drop down Mildegrad, I think? Or, I'm gonna leave down Mark, in hopes that I will get a old man shortly. Nope, just another robot elf. Well, if I lay down the robot elf here, in hopes of getting the old man shortly. Nope. We at least get a Mildegrad. And a stick. That's not useful. None of this is useful. I think we're on the road to losing this one solidly. 'Cause there ain't nothing I can do. Yeah, okay, so she's disabled 2 of my cards. Now... This is going to use up 3 combo, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to get... Oh, and this unlocks Mark. So we've cleared our board. However, we're injured and no longer in serious danger, just relatively large amounts of. Which sucks, but you know what? It's better than losing. So I'm going to lay down Mildegrad there because I can at least do a double combo. And what's going to happen, I believe... And this is kind of an interesting strategy. So when you run out of cards, every time you can't draw, you take 1 damage. So with any luck, I can actually sheerly outlast the enemy here. But we will see. So, nope, I don't want to do that. I want to do the incredibly ugly statue, select defense, and go from there. Because if I can lay down... okay, if I lay down him... Because one of the also nice things about fighting the little girl is she's got the Cybergrad, which is kind of a crappy card. It's, I mean, got a couple of nice exit ports, but it damages the owner for 1 point every single time you put it down, which, quite honestly, is a very stupid idea. So we've got Mark the drone and the stick, and what we want to do is try and do as much damage to her as possible, so she takes herself out before she takes us out. And the only way, you know, I'm just going to hope we get another side card here. Does not look like the case in this situation, but I'm going to drop down Gate and hope for the best. Because at least at this point, we at least have slightly more health than them. Which, small consolation, but at least I can deal with it. So I'm going to drop down... Yeah, I really should have just gone for a stick combo instead. Oh well. Well, I'm going to drop down Cowman Rider here. And yeah, now she is... We've both decked ourselves. She can't do anything. I can at least do a couple of things. So I'm going to drop this guy here. And the stick. And that gives us 2 more health, and we win. Because there's no way she would be able to lay down any more cards. And that's the first round. And I'm not going to fall to that trap this next time around. Actually, I probably will, but I won't put any cards into the middle until I know I can actually use them. So let's drop down Mildegrad. It's not Hildegrad. Huh. I had never been properly paying attention. So we got another Mark. And another drone. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is actually drop down the stick this time. I said I wasn't going to do anything like this, but I can actually get a 4 combo going, which... Not necessarily a major thing to do, but also this looks to be Isaac almost from Dead Space, even though I guess it's from one of their IPs. Definitely derivative. So what do we got? We got another Mark, another drone. So I'm just going to continue the kind of age-old combo of what I've been doing for the past while. Worst comes to worst, I can drop down the incredibly ugly statue. Looks like that's the best available option. So I'm just going to keep attacking her life points, because... I find more often than not trying to destroy her cards, unless it's a super special card, just it really isn't worth it. So Jenny Fox, oh, and she has disabled one of my cards. So I'm going to drop down the old man and the robot elf and bring back my Titan. Apparently you can't rotate the Titan, but I don't really know what that means. So I'm going to drop down the Gate and the Cowman Rider, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but Cowman Rider is definitely a Kamen Rider reference. And seeing as I don't recall mentioning that, I'm just going to assume I had never had. Okay, so we got stick, drone. No, can't combo those together. Oh well, I will deal. Worst comes to worst, I drop... I get really tired of that. So, unfortunately, we've got a broken stick right in the middle of everything, and I need to bring it back, but I don't have anything to pair with the old man. Oh, I do. Actually. So we've at least fixed the stick, but the stick is in an awkward and kind of useless position. At least I can lay down the Gate a second time. And we're just about out of cards, so at this point I'm just going to put it into health, because that will, I guess both will last us fairly well. But if I can at least, let me see, no, I'm going to do this. Yeah, if I can outlast her, oh shoot. I wasted that opportunity. I was supposed to put Cowman Rider on the left and the drone on the right, but oh well. So, enough with kind of the strategy. At this point, I've got victory in the bag. Maybe. Probably. Let's see if I can not screw this up. Yes. Yes, I got this. So, at this point, she's just taking damage, and the only card she can put down seemed to hurt her. So, I really like this game's style. It's very cute, and it's very... I guess it's very clean. It's got that nice vector style. It's got a very nice background jazzy music too, which I haven't mentioned. And there we go. That is best 2 out of 3. So we get the Jam Pact, which I assume is where the like berry people and Loafer are from. So we get 5 new cards, 2 Kamen Riders, a Demon Fish, which defense combo to same random enabled own card. Why would I even? And then a couple of revive cards. But this one's actually better than the old man because she actually gives me more of a bonus. So we also get beginner's luck. I don't believe it. Ugh. I suppose you want the card. Go on, take it. Now, one thing I've never understood in card games is, like, say you have this extremely legendary card, and somebody comes to, like, challenge you for it. Why say yes? She has no reason to say yes. But she did anyway and gave up our card. I have to get more cards from the mall once I get my allowance. You should go there too. Might find some better cards. Alright, so, like I was saying, the music is this kind of nice backgroundy jazz music. This is the kind of stuff you'd hear, I guess, constantly in like a mall or a lounge or anything like that, and it works. I barely even realized there's music attached to this game, which is fantastic. And of course I still like the character designs. I haven't really mentioned this yet because it's kind of overshadowed by the fact that we are a giant carrot, but there's a rutabaga man in this corner here, and I think that's hilarious. And everybody's purple. Oh right, I can click on everything again. So it's kind of a common theme. In every area you're in, click on everything, and you will get money. Kind of was hoping, you know, you click on the rutabaga man's eyeballs, but does not look like the case of his eyeballs giving us money, which makes sense. So I forgot to loot this place for all it's worth, and there's not much. But, you know what? So we've got our first legendary card. I don't even know if she brought it out in the match, actually, which kind of confuses me. But, you know what? We got it, and I'm probably not going to use him too much. He's got I believe, a persistent effect as opposed to a, you know, on activation or on, like, putting on the field. So I'll probably switch him into the deck just because that's useful. Otherwise, we managed to whoop our way through the first boss with just the basic deck. But then again, use the right kind of strategy, and the right kind of strategy, I mean, don't fill out your board, and you seem to win in this game. It will probably get harder as we go along, but we will see. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next episode of Card City Nights. I was gonna say card games. I guess it's card games. Anyway, see you guys then, and I'll probably have a new deck for us.